Hi everyone, welcome to Every Day, your daily stop for virtual reality content. My name is Dee, and today we are continuing Dishonored on the Oculus Rift Development Kit 1. Now, last time we made our way to where Sokolov was on the roof. We put him to sleep and we carried him back to Samuel's boat. And we're ready to get out of the Cauldron's Bridge area and return to the Hound Pit Pub for our next mission. Now, today I'm doing something a little bit different. So as I've mentioned, Dishonored doesn't have any native support for the Oculus Rift whatsoever. I'm using a third-party library called Vorpex. This is a commercial library, costs like $40, $50. And it supports a range of legacy games. And the way it works is under the covers, it knows this is a DirectX game. It knows where all of the geometry and the polygons for the game are stored, and it looks at them and uses them to figure out what the difference should be between the left and right eye views. And the mode I have it in right now is the geometry mode, where it is literally using the polygons to figure out the difference between the left and right eyes. It has some other modes. It has a Z buffer mode, which is where the Z buffer is a buffer that's created during rendering that tells you how far away each pixel is in the scene. And by using that information, it can also generate approximate left and right eye images. And that mode is faster than the geometry mode. And it has one more mode, which I will be using today, which is just turning off the 3D stereoscopy. And this actually creates a pretty big frame boost. It pretty much doubles my frame rate compared to geometry mode, which is great for demonstrating this game at 60 frames a second, even at 1440p in the Hound Pit Pub area, which, as I've mentioned, is the most taxing part of the game. Now, at first, it sounds like you're kind of defeating the point of having the Rift if you are turning off stereoscopic 3D. And it's like, is it even in 3D then? And the answer is sort of yes. So stereoscopy does increase your sense of the world being in 3D, but it's not necessary for you to perceive depth. There are a lot of monoscopic cues that still work if you only have one eye. You have the sense of parallax, which is where things that are closer move faster as you move around. There's the sense of size, where things that are closer change size faster as you move towards them. There's lighting and shading. There's just a whole bunch of things that you can perceive with just one eye that can give you a really convincing sense of depth. And in fact, sometimes people don't even notice when stereoscopy has been disabled because these other cues can be so effective. So, and like I said, I can get 60 frames a second in the Hound Pit Pub area with this feature off. And to demonstrate that, I have put a link to a video in the description, which is a 60 frames a second version of this episode that you can watch. Now, I'm probably not going to stick with this mode for all the episodes in the future, unless you guys really like it, just because it can be more fun to be able to show true stereoscopy. But I think it's nice once in a while just to see what it looks like at a higher frame rate, and so that's what I'm going to be doing today. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright, here I am right where I left off, under the bridge with Samuel. And the first thing I'm going to do is, like I said, turn off stereoscopy. To do that, I'm going to hit my delete key. Delete. And this is a bit hard to read in the Rift, but here it says 3D reconstruction geometry. And I'm going to hit the right button. And I've just turned it to off. I'm going to hit OK. And now I have no more stereoscopy. But you can see even here that there's still quite a bit of depth in the scene. I can tell just from the lighting that like those water wheels are way far away, and that Samuel's super close to me here, just from the size of things and the size I expect things to be. And you know, I think before I get out of here, I'm actually going to go after that safe after all. Because, you know, why not? One of the upsides of using this no stereoscopy mode, this monoscopic mode, is that a lot of the effects that are really annoying in this game, in the Rift, like this underwater effect, which is normally like totally distorting my vision and like being all crazy and different in each eye. Now I can see perfectly fine underwater with both eyes open because it's displaying the same image to both eyes. And that's really nice. That's a nice bonus. Hey Samuel. Alright, I'm going after that safe now. Let me make sure I am recording. Yes, I am. Okay. I did not mean to get that out. Okay, let's get up there. Climbing, climbing. Ah! The climbing animation is really bad in the Rift because it accelerates me quite a bit. I don't like that. There's the hidden safe. It was right there? Why didn't I just get that? That's not that far away. I'm so lazy. Okay. Come on, come on. Almost there. What did she say the combination was? I'm gonna have to check. Hello. Oh, God! Okay. I nearly got pushed off the edge there. Combination required. Okay, what did she say the combination was? God, she must have given me a note. Note. I don't think any of these are the things I need. Was I supposed to literally memorize the combination? That can't be right. Was it... Oh man, I don't remember anymore. I might just not be able to get this. Oh, I actually have to memorize it. Okay, you know what? I'll... Ah! I had Edge Peak left on there for a second. Yeah, I'm just not gonna be able to get it because I did this yesterday. I don't remember the combination anymore. Let's get down there. Hey, Samuel. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go check out the Hounds Pit Pub, see what the frame rate is like. Am I right? Let's go. I want to try dark vision, because I'm sure that'll also look a lot nicer in this monoscopic mode, in this no stereoscopy mode. Hostiles killed, 19. That's kind of bad. Alarms rung, 0? That's not good. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. Dead or unconscious bodies found, 5. Overall chaos, high, as usual. Freed all of Sokolov's test subjects. Did I do that? Sweet. I'm happy about that. Did not find any... Well, I found 2 runes. I wish I'd found more runes. I probably should have spent some time looking for those, because runes are really handy to learn all those powers. Incidentally, I need to use the slow time power at least once in this next episode, because it is really cool and really useful. Okay, the Hounds Pit Pub. Interrogation. The royal physician, Anton Sokolov, is now in the custody of the Loyalists. Though through Sokolov, it will be possible to strike directly at those closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man in the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows. Alright, sounds like we've got some coercion to do. Now Samuel's gonna tell me another story. Yeah, cinematic bars. He's so sleepy.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Cutscene time. Hey guys.
Well done, Cornwall. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Finally. Yeah, I want to say goodnight to Emily. I haven't seen her. Alright, so... There's Sokolov. Can I talk to him? He's asleep. Okay. Hey, Samuel.
I hope they don't have to hurt him. He's done some good in his time. Made that elixir against the plague, he did.
That is the thing he did. Alright, my bed is waiting for me. So, as you can see, if you're watching the 60 FPS version, I am getting a smooth 60 FPS here at the Hounds Pit Pub. And it looks nice. It looks really nice. It's just I can look all around here. I'm used to getting like 30 frames a second here when I recorded with Fraps and I had that normal stereoscopy mode and it was terrible. But this is so much nicer. I can just look smoothly around. I can look up and down. The reflections aren't bothering me because it's in monoscopic mode, so they display the same in both eyes. There's a lot to be said for playing without stereoscopy. You get higher frame rates, you don't get the same problems with reflections and stuff like that, and you can still see a lot of the depth just based on monoscopic cues. So I highly recommend that you try this when you are trying out games using injection drivers like Vorpex. Let's do some blinking. Blinking is super fun at high frame rates, like 60 FPS, because you can really see the whole animation. Even though I do suck at it. There we go. It's the moon. Is that the moon? I think it's the moon. Okay. Gonna head on back over this way. Hey. What's up, Piero?
On a new arc pylon. It will perform absolutely stunning acts of destruction, I expect.
Well, that's good.
Now that we have Sokolov as a guest, ask him how he deluded the Academy into making him royal physician. Ask him how he stole my elixir formula. Will you do that for me?
You are a bitter, bitter person.
Whatever you do, don't trust Sokolov, especially not on the subject of cetacean anatomy.
Yeah, he's bitter.
Attention citizens. This evening, the streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will
Workshop
be
key.
closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of two of our city's best and brightest, the Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton. All holdings and parliamentary votes now fall to Lord Trevor Pendleton, who asks for respect during this time of mourning.
Okay, I better go find Emily. It is sure pretty out here, though. I've never been here at night before. It's pretty here at sunset, it's pretty here at night. I really just like the Hounds Pit Pub area. Okay, let's go inside. Hey, Cecilia.
Corvo?
Ah,
Can I tell you something?
sure.
I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar. I don't think anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
Sounds good to me. I could always use a place for safety. Where is your bedroom? Oh, hey. Hey, Lydia.
La di da di da di da la di da di da la di da di da di da 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 la di da da da.
Did you really have to stop on the staircase to sing me that little song? Whatever. It was a nice little song. Hey. Hey, Wallace.
Lord Pendleton has departed for the evening to attend to matters at the manor. It concerns the departure of his brothers. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with that. Absolutely nothing. There's a nice painting. I kind of like this one. It's got that shiny thing at the top. And is that Caldwell's Bridge? I think it is. Nice. It's a little crooked. You guys need to get your paintings straight on the wall. Apples. Oh, can I seriously not break bottles? There we go. Excellent. What about this glass? And drop. There we go.
Did you do that?
Yep, that was me. They are so surprised when I randomly break things. They should know better by now.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious
Harpooner
offense
songs.
and will be summarily punished by officers of the Watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times and preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
Coin. I don't know where Emily is. I don't know where Cecilia's room is. I'm just gonna keep exploring till I find some useful things. Maybe in here? Oh, hey guys. What are you guys doing in here? I'm just gonna take this. What'd I just get there? I don't know. Okay. It was some kind of key. It was a key to open something. There's a bunch of medals. What's this? The Pendleton votes. Havelock. Bravo, sir. The Lord Regent is furious about losing the most recent vote at Parliament. He was counting on the support of the Pendleton family and expected limited resistance. Just as you said it would, losing the Pendleton voting bloc has really slowed him down. And since the Lord Regent's defense budget failed as well, he's getting desperate financially. It seems that most of the coin he's using to keep the City Watch going is coming from a close ally. We suspect it's a powerful noblewoman who is perhaps his mistress. I'll try to dig up more information. As we know, if the Watch doesn't get paid, in coin and in elixir, their loyalty will start to crumble. Your friend on the inside. So it sounds like we are being pretty effective in starting to take down the Lord Regent. We are stripping him of his political influence and of his financing. It's a trunk. Anything in here? I don't see anything. Okay. I like these trunks that, like, you just stand them up and then you can open them and get things out of them. And if you need to, you can just kind of put them on their... turn them over and carry them around. That's really cool. I like that. They are so portable. Okay. Okay.
Where do I find a good meal around here? If you think prison food's bad, you should see what the Abbey serves its captives. I think the overseers make it themselves.
Yee. Overseer Martin has seen some bad food. Havelock, log entry 4. I'm not going to read all this. Maybe another time.
Don't worry. We won't start the interrogation without you.
That's nice of you. Okay, I better get to bed. I want to go see Emily, though. Where's Emily? Why am I so bad at finding her? I've already been this way. Are you cleaning the bed? That's fine. I'm just gonna head upstairs. Get out of my way, Lydia. Okay, this is where my bed is. But where's Emily? Oh, she's gotta be around. I'm bad at this. Maybe they're over there? Ooh, nice view from here, though. Okay, I'm gonna get down here. Another thing I didn't mention is today I am using the, I'm using a different IPD profile. Well, I guess it doesn't matter since I'm not using stereo. There's Emily!
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep.
Aww.
Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
That was really disconcerting when it stole my viewpoint and turned it towards her and zoomed all the way fucking in on her face. But yeah, things are looking okay here. Callista, thank you for taking care of Emily. Hi, Emily. Hi, Emily.
Please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
Aww. Poor Emily. She's talking in her sleep. She's sleeping so fitfully.
She still has bad dreams. Though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother.
Poor Emily. I'm glad that you are taking care of her. This is a bad, bad situation. I'm just gonna steal your stuff. Don't mind me. Audiograph player.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
Aww. They made a little pretend fancy dinner for Emily. That's so cute. I like you, Callista. You're in my good books now. Oh, check this out. Doesn't the rain, like... Okay, there's a roof way up there, but this building is falling apart. Doo-doo-doo. Anything over here? No, this is just like a little balcony. That's fine. I'm gonna let Emily get some sleep. And I'm gonna go to bed myself. It's been a long day. Long day. I've done 2 missions today. Teleporting to bed. Alright, let's get some shut-eye. I wonder if I'm gonna get a cutscene. Sleepy time! Hounds Pit Pub. Interrogation. The royal physician Anton Sokolov is now in the custody of the Loyalists. Through Sokolov, it will be possible to strike directly at those close... Oh. How cooperative will he be? I already read that earlier.
Corvo, wake up!
Who is it?
Making funny faces while
Emily!
you were sleeping.
Emily!
I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Aww.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Hi, Emily. Yeah, we can always hang out. I've got all this... Well, I've got this book you can read. And you can lie in my bed, I guess, if you want. Ooh, sleep darts. Nice. I can always use sleep darts. Are you reading one of the books? That's cool. At least someone around here can read. Besides me. Why do I know how to read exactly? It's like I'm not like one of the nobility. She's a fast reader too. Let's see how often she turns the pages. Reading, reading, reading. And there. She just read 2 pages in like 15 seconds. She is fast. She must have learned to speed read from her one of her tutors. Okay. Ooh, daytime. Daytime at the Hounds Pit Pub. It is looking nice out here. Got some morning fog. I love how they do how this whole area is modeled for different times of day. They have it so you can see it at sunset, you can see it in the morning, you can see it at night. And it looks so different at each time of day with totally different lighting and everything. This whole area is just so gorgeous. Hey. Hey, Samuel.
Take as long as you like. Lydia brought me some tea and I can wait all night. You just missed her. She's off to see Admiral Havelock where Sokolov is being, housed.
I see. Oh, why are you just sitting here in your boat? Don't you, like, have a room where you can sleep that is inside? Okay, well, I better go see how the interrogation is going. There he is, Sokolov. Hey, Lord Pendleton.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Haha. Indeed.
It's not that I object to holding him hostage for a while, since he's been aiding the Lord Regent. But it's a shame. I always found him rather charming.
Really? I never found him rather charming. He was always kind of a jerk. Like, in the very first level, I was, like, talking to him, and he was, like, being a jerk to me. I think he doesn't like me. He probably likes Lord Pendleton more.
Royal Physician. I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days.
Hey!
Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
Bah! I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse.
I've seen them
How
do
long
that.
do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Hey, Sokolov.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
You think you're such a badass. Should I bribe him or try and sick the rats on him? You know, I don't like him. I don't like him. I'm gonna feed him to the rats.
Sorry, Sokolov.
No, not rats. Stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know.
Thank you.
To safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait, but I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course. You already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
I do indeed.
You'll be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. Corvo, if you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Sounds good to me.
I swear I never saw her face. Although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city. And perhaps the Empire itself.
You are a twisted bastard. I like that. Okay. Yeah, we're friends now. I just wanted to have rats eat your face just one time, and now we're friends.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw?
Sure.
You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
I see. All right. I will be on the lookout for a dude in a wolf mask. And I will give him your note. Hey, guys.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
That sounds awesome. See, Emily knows what's cool around here. I want to hear the cool stories about pirate ships with witches that control whales.
Say what you will, the royal physician knows his wines.
Alright, I think I'm done here. I think it's time for me to get out of the Hound Pit's pub and be on my way. I feel like eventually this whole place is going to be overrun by the City Watch. And that's going to be part of the plot. Anyway. Hey, Samuel.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody.
I'm ready to go. Alright, I will see you guys next time where I'm going to go attend the Boyle Estate Costume Ball. And I'm going to wear my mask. I'm going to mingle with all the rich people. And it'll be lots of fun. I'll be probably back in stereoscopic mode next time at 30 frames a second. But it was fun to try out 60 frames a second for a while in monoscopic mode. See what it was like. It was actually a really nice experience. I recommend trying stereo off when you try Vorpix applications to see what you like. And that's all for today. Everybody have a great every day.